Welcome to the Made It Through Monday live stream, guys. My name is John Stevens. I'm talking to Julie in the StreamYard studio. I said, hey, I can hear you. You're going to be singing here in just a matter of seconds. But anyway, welcome to our Made It Through Monday live stream, guys. My name is John Stevens Jr. Every Monday we get together. Happy Memorial Day to everyone out there. But every Monday we get together and sing for about an hour. We're going to be singing some of your requests. Song number 5 tonight, I want you guys to send me a request for, because I don't have anything on my list for it. And I'll tell you more about what is going on, and more importantly, what is not going to happen tonight. All right? That's worth sticking around. So let's do one more song. One beginning song before I can say one more. And this song is for Ashley Carrillo. I got to do a private party with Ashley out at Sugar Mill Lake a couple of weeks ago. Ashley, here's a little Tim McGraw by request. Makes me think of a little summertime song. Spent $48 last night at the county fair. I throwed out my shoulder, but I won her that teddy bear. And sugar pie, honey, darling, and dear, I ain't seen the Braves play a game all year. I'm gonna get fired if I don't get some sleep. My long lost buddy said I'm getting into deep, but I like it, I love it, want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little girl's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. Look at there, there's Mr. Reddick John out there. I saw Beth say hello, and David Yule from Aberdeen, Scotland already got in there on the chat. Make sure and let me know you guys are watching out there. Say hello. Let's get to that second verse. There's my mama checking in from the ridge. You know my mama and my dad. Right on cue, Mom. That was good. My mama and my daddy tried to teach me courtesy. Good job on that, Julie. Good pull up there. Hey, Tammy. But it never sank in until that woman got a hold of me. Now I'm holding umbrellas and opening up doors. I'm catching all the trash and I'm sweeping the floors. Crossing my fingers, counting every kiss, praying that it keeps going on like this. But I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little girl's love, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. Gotta get dressed up, wash my truck, so we can go and watch TV. You know, we sit there on the sofa and move a little closer. She can't get enough of me. Yeah, that's why I like it, I love it. Thanks, Pete. Sharing from the west side. I try real hard, I try to rise above it. And ain't no doubt what that little girl's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I like it, I love it, want some more of it. I try real hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little girl's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. Actually, there you go, a little Tim McGraw by request. How's everybody doing out there? I had to start the introduction video. Now I got to get back to the comments so I can see what you guys are saying out there. Julie has done a fine job of pulling everybody in. Brenda Blakey is out there, and Orpha Wyatt all the way up from South Haven, Michigan. John Thrasher, we're going to see you Thursday at the Coachman. I hope so. I hope so. Pete Arkemo, thank you. I already seen the notification. Pete Arkemo already hit my virtual tip jar. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. I see Christine down in Jasper. Peg, are you in Lafayette, or are you back up in northern Michigan? Peg was last week's show. She checked in from northern Michigan. She was at Delphi for my show on Wednesday night, and then she said she was going back to northern Michigan at some point. So I don't know where she's at. Hey, Peg, let me know where you're watching from. Jerry Tony's out there watching from Wadsworth, Ohio. That's awesome. Hey, do what Jerry did. If you guys would do this, I really appreciate it. Take a little time and let me know where you're watching from. I'm going to do that right now. It tells me see my Facebook on my phone tells me my video should start anytime here. There it is. All right, so I'm here to this point. I'm going to check in, and this is my favorite part of the show. It's sharing time. Check in, let me know what city and what state you're watching from. And I'm going to check in from Heritage Lake. So I'm there. And it's sharing time. So you know the drill. You guys are the best at sharing this around. We're going to share this. I'm going to share it to 2 different groups. If you guys would share it on your page, share it to some of your big groups out there. Share it if you don't have a group that you belong to that you want to share it in. Tag a friend who's not here tonight. That would be great. So I'm hitting my share button and I'm getting on to the next song. All right. You know, I got my 2 favorites that I share to. I share to the Live Music Bulletin Board, and I share to my Kappa Sigma, Kappa Beta fraternity brothers, because I'm going to be seeing them this Saturday. I won't be doing a show unless you see me on Sugar Creek floating down the river. All right, so let's get on to the next song. And if Larry Davis is out there, Larry, look here, I'm using the capo that you brought me today. So Larry showed up at one of my shows and he said, I got you something, John. I said, what's that? He got me a capo, so I'm using it tonight. Larry worked just fine on that first song. Here's a little Morgan Wallen song for you that I was playing this up in Delphi on Wednesday night, and next thing I know, it was the first time I played the song live, and Julie pulls out her video camera. She goes, I just love this song. And I said, but it's the first time I've ever done it live without the words, and it didn't matter to her. A little song called Cover Me Up. A heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun. You don't trust anyone. I was so sure what I needed was more. I tried to shoot out the sun. And the days that we raged, we flew off the page. Such damage was done. But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone. Thank you for sharing out there, Mary. I appreciate that. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room till someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up. I know you're enough to use me for good. I put your love to the test when I tore off that dress in Richmond on high. But I sobered up and I swore off that stuff forever this time. And the old lovers sang, I thought it'd be me who helped him get home. But home was a dream that I'd never seen till you came along. So girl, hang your dress out to dry. We ain't leaving this room till Percy Priest breaks open wide and the river runs through and carries this house on the stones like a piece of driftwood. So cover me up, know you're enough, use me for good. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room till someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out chop wood. So cover me up to know you're enough to use me for good. Hi, Joe Matthews. So cover me up to know you're enough to use me for good. Julie, thanks for forcing me to learn that song. I love that song. Thank you. You can't hear her, but I see her in the control booth. She gave me one of those rounds of applause. Hey, let me look and see what's going on in the chat. I have learned about me that if I get to read in the chat while I'm singing a song, I forget where I'm at in the song. So I wasn't ignoring you guys out there, but I was just paying attention to my lyrics. Robert Millis out there in El Paso, Texas, shared 3 times. And Teresa Houch, oh, she's talking to David in Sweden, or in Scotland, Aberdeen, Scotland. That's right, that's where he's from. Did you guys did anybody go to the race? Anybody have a cookout, anything? Anybody do anything exciting for Memorial Day? I went to my grandson's graduation. That was pretty exciting up in Rossville. So let me look here. I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom and work my way back up. Gary Fig, give me a heart and thumbs up. Hey, Sherry. Good to see Sherry out there watching. Sherry Huck. How would you say 2 A's, Sherry? You'll have to send that enunciation to me, but we are glad that you joined us out there. Good to see you. Kim Thompson is watching and she's tagging Tammy Tony and saying hello. All right. Connie Schultz says she went to Abanano. Is that right? You guys are stumping me with these names. State Park, horseback riding. Of course you did, Connie. Cooked out. Weather was beautiful. Great food and good friends. Sounds like a great weekend, Connie. That is awesome. Well, I'm glad you get Kim Thompson worked. All right. Oh, looky there. Aunt Teresa. Julie's on top of you. You got choices with your white t-shirt. Aunt Teresa won a Jesus Time t-shirt. Okay. A couple of weeks ago, and she said, get me a white one, but she's got to pick the color of the lettering too, so her and Julie's getting that worked out. Hey guys, this week, I apologize. Got up this morning, and my word program was no longer available to me. I shared it with a friend, and they had put limitations on it, so I was not able to get any of the shares into the database to get shared with Julie. So here's what we're going to do. So there won't be a drawing tonight. All right. So no prize, but make sure that when you share, type I shared into the chat. All righty. And then we'll put everybody into the hat for next week and we'll give us away another Jesus Time t-shirt. Okay. Just one like this. For some reason, I don't know why. I can't see through the thing. Everything's backwards. See? Yeah. The microphone's in the way. This is kind of a teal one, but they come in all different colors. But make sure to share tonight and type I shared, and we will put you in the drawing. So there'll be no check-ins. There'll be none of that listed this week. We'll be able to put everybody in next week, okay? All right. With that being said, I got a song for Rick Crew. I call him Rick Crew. He's officially on Facebook, Richard Crew. But Rick wasn't here, little Josh Turner. So let's get this one worked in for Rick out there. Little Long Black Train by request. There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding off the souls that are lost and crying. Rails of sin on the evil remains. Watch out, brother, for that long black train. Look to the heavens, you can look to the sky. You can find redemption staring straight back in your eyes. There is protection, a little piece the same. Burning your ticket on that long black train. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His long black name. Don't go riding on that long train. You see what happened there? I started reading Orpheus' comment instead of looking at the little green dot up there where the camera is. Julie's doing her job. John, focus on the words, all right? There's an engineer on that long black train, making you wonder if every ride is worth the pain. He's trying to get you to say, let me ride on that long black train. Hey Chris, but you know there's victory in the Lord, I sing. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name, and don't go riding in that long black train. Look at that Gary Fig out there. He's all over that chat. Thanks, Gary. Thanks for tuning in, brother. I appreciate that. Well, I can hear the whistle from a mile away. It sounds so good, but I'll stay away. He's trying to tempt you, trying to get you to say, just let me ride on that long black train. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Give me a yeehaw out there, Sheriff. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. Hey, thanks for that request out there. Rick Murray says, that's my kind of music. Yeah, little Josh Turner. Can't go wrong out there. Got a yeehaw from Orpha out there right in the middle of that song. Hey guys, I tell you what, I did remember to thank the virtual tippers from last week. So there were a handful of you guys out there that did that. I've tried to provide a handful of ways for you guys to do that online. If you go to this post after this video is over, you'll see in the description if you have a Venmo or a PayPal, or if you have a Cash App, or if you have go to my website. Julie usually goes to my website. The sheriff went to Venmo, and Pete went to PayPal. And I think that's where Jay Westfall went, was PayPal. So we've listed a number of different options out there. But if you would hit my virtual tip jar and want to say thank you, I appreciate that. I want to thank last week's virtual tippers, and they were Jay Westfall, Pam Richardson, there they are, Pete Archibald, and some girl, Julie Schultz. Julie, thank you. I wish, should I do this one of these days? I should. I can bring her on camera with a touch of a button. Oh, and she's giving me the stink eye. Right? She goes, that's fine, but don't ever ask me to help you again. So, okay, I won't. All right. So, anyway, it's like I've got 2 or 3 different things going on, so it makes it hard for this head up here. But you virtual tippers, thank you so much. Again, Jay Westfall, Pam Richardson, Pete Archibald, and Julie Schultz. Corey, I do appreciate you guys saying a little thank you, and I appreciate you taking your time to do that. Okay, let's get on to the next song. The next song is, like I said, it's Memorial Day. Memorial Day is a little bit different than Veterans Day, you know. Memorial Day is for those that have lost their lives, and we're remembering their service, remember their honor for defending our country and things. And it's a solemn day, and I thought there'd be a couple songs we could do. Jimmy's song is about a Vietnam War vet, but it's also about those that have served and died in the line of duty. So, if you have a loved one, well, first of all, well, I guess that's, like I said, it's not Veterans Day, but if you have a family member that has been lost in service to our country, if you would like to say, mention their name, that would be great. We thank all of you for your sacrifices, all the families that gave their, I had a great uncle that, well, take that back. No, it wouldn't have been. It would have been out of service. But anyway, for those of you that lost people in service and duty, We appreciate your sacrifice. And if you have someone out there that you'd like us to thank, throw them in the chat and we'll try to give them a shout out as we see them out there. Maybe Julie, if she sees them, can pull them up. And I love it. My buddy David Yule says, raise a glass for absent family and friend members of the fallen. There you go. What David said out there. He said it much more eloquently and a little bit clearer than what I did. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. And David, Julie got your shirt ordered too, brother. We got David. We're going to get a shirt to Aberdeen, Scotland, because David's one of our favorites out there. But I'm gonna do a song off my Both Sides of My Heart album for the veterans and all those that have served and died and fought for our country. Little Jimmy's song, and this one was requested by Mike Westerfield out there. Mike, thanks for this request. And don't forget, I want you guys to start throwing me some songs. Joey Strong, there you go. There's a good one. Thank you, George. Yeah, don't forget Joey. But throw me a request in there for the next song. Spot number 5 is open, so Julie, if you see some song requests up there, if you don't mind highlighting them so I don't miss any. We'll find out what song we're going to do after this one. But right now, Little Jimmy's song. I was sitting at a bar one night in Nashville, Tennessee, when I met this guy from Atlanta, Georgia. We kind of small talked for a while, and I asked him what he did for a living. And he told me that he sold motorcycle parts for Harley Davidson. And he asked me what I did, and I said, well, I'm a songwriter here in town trying to get a right deal. Then I said, what'd you do before you started selling motorcycle parts? And he paused for a while and he said, well, 1971, he'd been in Vietnam. And I thought to myself, 1971, what the heck was I doing? And I remembered I was playing Little League Baseball. So I stuck my hand out and I shook this guy's hand and I said, thank you. I appreciate what you did. And he looked back at me and he said, you know, after all these years, not once has anybody ever taken time to say thanks. So this song goes out to Jimmy and all the veterans and all those fallen who are no longer with us out there for Memorial Day. Little Jimmy's song. July 1971, Jimmy from Georgia was carrying a gun in the jungles of Vietnam. Hey, I was 10 years old, around at third base, heading for home the day we both heard a voice yell, run fast as you can. Jimmy was dodging bullets and I was dodging attack. Somehow we both made it safe at home, cause we gave her everything we had. I'm glad there's people like Jimmy who live what they believe, and those who fought and died, so you and I could all be free. To every man and woman who's ever served the red and white and blue, and this song, it's a simple gift for you. It's a thank you. I love it, you guys are putting the names of your fallen and those who served out there. Appreciate that. Thank you. July 1996. First met Jimmy, we became friends quick at the Holiday Inn, Ivory's Lounge. We talked about our lives, how we loved the kids and our wives, and how we thought the country needed turning around. When he said he served in Vietnam, I thanked him for his time. Just stared at me with those watery eyes. I said, no one's ever said thanks in my life, but I'm glad there's people like Jimmy who live what they believe, and those who fought and died, so you and I could all be free. For every man and woman who's ever served the red and white and blue, well, this song, it's a simple gift for you. It's a thank you. I'm glad there's people like Jimmy who live what they believe, and those who fought and died for the love of living. to every man and woman who's ever served the red, white, and blue. And this song, it's a simple quick to you. It's a thank you. Thank you to all those who have fallen and paid the ultimate sacrifice to defend our nation and our freedoms. And to all of you who have served also, we appreciate you. But especially to those on this Memorial Day who are no longer with us, having paid that ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. And I'm glad that you guys are all out there. Teresa House says she's raising a glass of French Lick red wine tonight in honor of all of those killed in the line of service. Amen, Aunt Teresa. I don't have a glass of French Lick red wine, but I'll raise a glass and toast them all. So thank you guys for sharing all those out there that you're putting in the chat. Hey, I saw Pete put Arlington out there. I did that song for around the 9/11 time last year. Should have pulled that one up, Pete, but couldn't get the lyrics because my word was thing. So I won't be able to do that one off the top of my head. But Julie, did you see any more requests out there? I'll have to go back through the chat. Tennessee, oh, look at Mary out there. Now, Mary, you know I already got a song for Mary Lou after bed. So we'll see what's out. David Yost put me out to the challenge. Thanks for those songs, David. Let me look and see what is in the chat. My chat up there doesn't move as fast. So let's see what we got here. Hey, Michelle Pitts, glad that you're out there. Marianne Davis is watching. Hi, Marianne. Hey, Michael. Michael Prevost is watching us. Chris is in the house. All right, looking at that. You guys got a request for me that I know off the top of my head? Pete McKinney jumped in there. Hey, Pete, how are you, buddy? Tim Nelson's out there. I'm going to go down to the bottom. I must way back behind on this daggone phone here. So, all right. Now, see, I just don't know how you guys, no requests out there. You guys have sent no request. I see like 3. Teresa's got Love the Hallelujah song. I don't know that by heart, so I was looking for some more requests out there. I'm going to have to pick one. But there's none showing up. I know you guys are putting requests out there. It's funny. It's funny out there. There you go. Now, Mary asked for that song. I could go to my list of the songs that I didn't get to. Any Russ Baum? I tell you what, I'd love to do some Russ Baum. I got to find out a song of his that I could cover. I'd love to do something. None off the top of my head out there, George, but that'll be something we ought to do. We ought to tell Russ to try to do one of his songs justice. That would be great. All right. That's the only one that I see that I know out there, Mary. So let's see if we can do that Gary Allen song. I don't know. Mary down on Raccoon Lake. Let's try this. We'll see what I can pull out here, Mary. There's a plane flying out of here tonight. Destination New Orleans. I got my first class ticket here in line. Yes, I'm right where I need to be. Lately I've been on the road more than I've been at home. All this leaving her alone, it's killing me. And holding her right now has got me thinking more and more. This is right where I need to be. Where I can see her, I can feel her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. Where I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want to. Yeah, that's right where I need to be. Yeah, that's right where I need to be. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate all the shares out there, guys, and check-ins. Thank you. We'll get you all noted next week, all right? There's a plane flying out of here tonight with an empty first class seat. I finally got all my priorities in line. Yeah, I'm right where I need to be, where I can see her, I can hear her, I can feel her sweet perfume, I can feel her skin against me when I sleep, where I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime when I want to. Yes, I'm right where I need to be, where I can see her, I can feel her, I can smell her sweet perfume, I can feel her skin against me when I sleep, or I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime when I want to, 'cause I'm right where I need to be. Yeah, I'm right where I need to be. Mary Newland out there, all the way down in Rockville, down at the Raccoon Lake. Thank you for that request, getting us in there, guys. 5,000 names, George Jones. We're going to do a George Jones song. Is that a song, Rhonda? Oh my God, I can't believe I haven't heard that one. 5,000 names, George Jones. I'm going to have to, you got my mind turning on that one. I have to check that one out. Sam Stone came home to the wife and family. We'll have to work that in our John Prine medley on Thursday night. Hey guys, last week I was at the up at the Doghouse in Delphi on Wednesday night, and we had a big time up there. They have a big drawing on Wednesday night, so we had a big crowd, and it was the Bronchettes from Lafayette were there. Carolyn and Peg and Faye. We Broncoettes, is that what you would call it? I think that's the name, because I all went to Lafayette Jeff, so I said, we got to get a name for you. And I think Peg called them the Broncoettes. Is that the way I'm pronouncing that right? That sounds good to me. But they made it to the show. That was fun. And of course, Larry and Connie Schultz and Julie and the whole crew were there with their gang of expanding new people. And of course, Clipboard Connie was making the rounds, getting more people signed up on the email. Have you guys signed up on my email? I hope everybody out here is on the email list. You'll be getting an email tomorrow at some point. This week's shows, Thursday night, I will be at the Coachman in Plainfield. So all my Hendricks County and Morgan County friends, if you guys are around, be outside on the patio. So it should be a great evening of live music and dinner, 7 to 10. And see you at the Coachman on Thursday. I have a private party down in Indianapolis on Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm going canoeing with my fraternity brothers. So no show this Saturday. So a couple shows this week. And thank you guys for being out here again on a Monday night. It's Memorial Day. You never know how things will be. Y'all probably had big weekends. A lot of you might be ready to take a nap tonight. Who knows? Lots of fun in the sun this weekend. But let's get on to the next song. Mary, I keep calling her Mary and Charlie Newland. She's got her hubby's name right there instead of a middle name. And she's wanting to hear a little bit of Miranda, but we'll put that on the list, Mary, and you know we'll get to that. Let's get on to our next song. This is a song that was requested by Carolyn Bow, and Orpha Wyant chimed in and said, I like this song too, John. I second, I think you should play it. So let me check my tuning real quick. Everybody just down a little bit. All right. We are there, so. Little Ricky Skaggs, wait. Off somewhere, music's playing soft and low, and another holds the one that I love so. And I was blind, I could not see, but like a fool, your world to me. But like a fool, I 'cause I'm crying my heart out over you. Each night I climb the stairs up to my room. It seems I hear you whisper in the room. I miss your picture on the wall and your footsteps in the hall, while I'm crying my heart out over you. Carolyn says I'm singing right along with you. Now I'm crying my heart out over you. Sing it, Carolyn. Those blue eyes, now they smile at someone new. Ever since you went away, I die a little more each day, 'cause I'm crying my heart out over you. 'Cause I'm crying my heart out over you. Carolyn Ball and Orpha White, thank you so much for that request out there. Little Ricky Skaggs, that is a blast from the past, isn't it? That's like, was that like early 80s? I'm not sure. It was close. Now it's closer. Let's see what's on that list out there. One of Pete Arcamo's request is coming up. See what's going on in the chat out there. I gotta work my way down. You guys are chit-chatting a lot. I love it when y'all say hi to each other. If you see somebody new out there you don't know, make sure to hit a reply when they check in and say, hi, everybody. Make sure you reply to hit the reply button, because if you just say, hi, John, they might not know you're talking to them. Make sure to check the reply when you hit to them. You are welcome, Carolyn. Thank you, Orpha. Wanda liked that song too. Old classics. Hey, Lena. I stopped by to see my friend Lena Mings the other day. We got a picture together. Elaine sent that picture to me. That's awesome. Good to see you out there. Alicia Staples is out there from Greencastle. Good to see you, Alicia. Brene, good to see you in the chat. Pam Switzer's out there. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for all these requests. Thanks for all these requests out there. I appreciate it. But here's one Pete asked for. You know, no matter what you're going through out there, whether you got a bunch of good things going on in your life, that'll change. If you got a bunch of bad things going on, don't worry. That'll change. It'll be all right. And if you got a bunch of question marks, it's all going to be all right. That's what this song's about. Pete Arcamo requested it. It's one of mine. So here we go with It's All Gonna Be All Right. Just think positive, right, Pete? I don't know what my next move is. I don't know what I'm gonna tell my friends. I don't know what I'm supposed to be feeling when an old road's ending and a new one begins. I don't know who I'm supposed to turn to find some wisdom when love burns out. I don't know if there's ever any answers when a man with the plan says it's all going south. But I know the sun's coming up, I got gas in my truck, there's coffee in my cup, I believe in lady luck. I won't always be stuck, I'm okay with not much, and some days are gonna suck. I may lose a few pounds now that it's all come unwound, but I don't have to drown, cause my world's upside down. Simple truths are profound, solitude is sacred ground. You know I may be down, but I found in the darkest of nights outside. I don't know if I'll watch an old movie or head down to the dive bar and drink all night. But I know the sun's coming up, I got gas in my truck, there's coffee in my cup. I believe in ain't luck, I won't always be stuck. I'm okay with not much, some days are gonna suck. I may lose a few pounds now that it's all come unwound, but I don't have to drown, cause my world's upside down. Simple truths are profound, solitude is sacred ground. I may be down, but I found when you can't see the light. May not know all the answers, but I know it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Do y'all believe it's gonna be alright? It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. I believe it's gonna be alright. Pete, thanks for requesting that song out there. Wanda says, I'm over here shaking my booty. Oh, there you go. There you have it. You never know what you're going to see in the chat at a John Stevens show. Hey, I want to ask you guys, if you are a veteran, if you have been to more than 3 Made It Through Monday live streams, okay, if you've been doing this for a long time, or if you've at least seen 3, will you type 3 in the chat? I'm just curious. Okay, that means Mary, I'm talking to you. Cynthia, Bad Betty's out there, I'm talking to you, Pete. I appreciate Teresa. If you've seen at least 3 John Stevens Made It Through Monday live streams, will you type 3 in the chat? All right. See if anybody's listening out there. See if anybody's following instructions. I know that I've done this, so I'm gonna type 3. See, I did it. Am I gonna be the first one? Look, I'm the first one that does it. Hello out there. Type 3 in the chat if you've been to one of these shows more than 3 times out there. Love to see it out there. Pete. There comes the numbers. There you go. All right. Now, you guys heard me say that. You guys are all getting in there. You're all getting in there. Now, if this is your first John Stevens Made It Through Monday live stream, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Just type a 1 in there. And I know you got to be kind of brave if you're the first one out there, because we've got a lot of people been doing this with us for 2 years. But if you guys happen to see a 1 out there, make sure and go say hi to them. So this is if this is your first Made It Through Monday live stream, make sure and type 1, because we would love to welcome you. And don't be scared. Don't be scared. So we'll see if we get some 1s out there. That would be fantastic if we do. Welcome if you are here for the first time. And now we're going to do probably the best, most patriotic song that I do. We're going to sing God Bless the USA. So you all get your celebratory toast ready. I'm going to make sure we get in tune real quick here to sing this one. So thank you all for... All right. Thank you all for hitting those 3s out there. And I would love to see if there's a 1 out there. If you guys if this is your first John Stevens Jr. live stream, we'd love to see you out there. But thank you for hitting the 3s. We are very fortunate. Thank goodness those that have made the ultimate sacrifice and helped defend our freedoms and protect our country have done what they've done. And there's men and women out there doing that today as we speak. And I just think we did this song, didn't we, Aunt Teresa, in Jasper on we did it Thursday night, and Aunt Teresa and her table started, and we got the whole place up on their feet standing and singing along with us. So this definitely is one of those showstoppers. So I'm proud to be an American, and I'm proud to live in the USA. I hope you are too. Sing along with us, all right? If tomorrow all things were gone that I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, and thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who've died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, all the way from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Why, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Sing it with me on this last stanza. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. There ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the Oh, what a great song. Thank you all for singing along out there. Julie, thanks for putting the God Bless the USA banner out there. Hey, isn't Julie doing a great job with the ticker out there and with pulling your comments up out there? We are really grateful to have her out there running us on StreamYard. And I didn't even mention it. We are live streaming to YouTube as we speak. So if you guys are out there on YouTube, make sure and say hi. We're just getting started with that. So it's going to take a while. So maybe we'll try to make a focus on that here in the next week or two to get more of you watching them. And maybe we'll get a handful of 8 or 10 of you to commit to going to my YouTube channel. But make sure you do. Thank you for all of you that are watching out on YouTube and watching on Facebook each and every Monday night at 8 p.m. But Julie, thank you for what you do. I appreciate your help. We are all ready for a George Jones song. Can you believe, Julie, one of your family members, Susan Schultz Garrity, sent me? Yeah. She also sent me King of the Road, which I knew was going to make Brene really happy, Brene and Brenda, but she put this one in. Hey, looky there, we're the Broncoettes. Is it okay if I call you a Broncoette, Faye? That's what Peck said you and Carolyn and her were. So, all right, a Broncoette from Lafayette. Good to see you, Faye. So, let's do a little George Jones, all right? Any George Jones fans out there? Classic song, He Stopped Loving Her Today. That's a good one. It's that daggone B string. It always wants to go south on me, but looky here, Larry Davis. Like I said, I'm using your cable. Your cable's a little bit different. It goes on a little bit different than my others, but it works, brother. I appreciate you. This is a classic country song, so we're just saying God bless the USA, and we needed some tissues for that one too. You need tissues for a different reason on this one. Susan Schultz Garrity, this one's for you. He said, I love you till I die. She told him, you forgetting time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. She kept his picture on the wall. We'd have crazy now and then, but he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. He kept some letters by his bed, dating 1962, and he'd underlined in red every single I love you. And I went to see him just today. Hey Eli, how you doing, buddy? Oh, but I didn't see no tears, all dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. We kept breathing upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Well, you know, she came to see him one last time. We all wondered if she would, and it kept running through my mind. This time he's over her for good, 'cause he stopped loving her today. We placed the wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away, 'cause he stopped loving her today. Susan, look what you did out there. There she's watching. Hi, Susan. I'm glad that you made it out there. Little George Jones for you. Thank you. We'll work in that. King of the Road for Brene and the gang, and for you later on down the road. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're going to make this show within an hour, and that kind of makes me happy. So watch for some curveballs coming in the next couple of weeks. All right, watch for some curveballs. But thank you all for joining us. We got time for one more song. Our friend that we met at Mary Whiting at Clues Brews. And Mary Lou, you requested this song. Mary Lou says her husband passed away 3 years ago. I bet he sang this too. And I did get a chance to listen to his CD. He's got a great voice. He sounded fantastic. Let me get this thing back into it. And we're going to sing a Ricky Nelson tune. All right. It just wants to go sad. All right. Now, Mary Lou, I'll confess, I've never sang this song before. So I got the words right here for me. So, an old Ricky Nelson song, guys. Well, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. Well, I knew, Mary Lou, that we never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. You passed me by one sunny day, flashed those big brown eyes my way, and oh, I wanted you evermore. Now I'm not one that gets around. I swear my feet stuck to the ground, and though I never did meet you before. So I say hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. Well, I knew Mary Lou right from the start. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. Well, I saw your lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. Wild horses couldn't make me stay away. goodbye heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. Well, I knew, Mary Lou, that we never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart. There you go. I appreciate that request out there, Mary Lou. Mary Lou Whiting out there. Guys, thanks for joining me for another Made It Through Monday. Cheryl says, I can hear Daddy singing right along. That's awesome. Great memories. Your daddy had a great voice. I got a chance to listen to some of those songs on the CD. Remembered I had a CD player in my car, so I got it all pulled up, except for one of the songs was a little sketchy, but as far as being able to hear the words, but he's got a great, fantastic voice. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We will see you next Monday night for another Made It Through Monday live stream. That was a fun song, wasn't it, Mary? You guys know the drill. I'm going to sing this little outro, but if you got some questions, I'll stick around just for a little bit, read the chat, and we'll see y'all next week. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Back at the grind tomorrow for everybody, all right? Turn out the lights. Party's over. They say that all good things must end. Turn out the lights. You know the party's over. We'll see you down the road next Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we'll do it all again. Say goodnight, John Boy. One more announcement for those of you that are still with us. Don't forget, I am going to be doing the Saturday show for the 11th and 4th of July committee in the downtown in the city park in Lebanon on Saturday, July 2nd. So that'll be an all ages event out there. So make sure and spread the word. We got about a month away before that happens, but I'll try to remind you all as we get closer. But for all my Lebanon friends, come celebrate the 4th of July with me Saturday night in Lebanon in the city park for the 4th of July committee. Be the headliner that night for, I believe it's an 8 o'clock show. So I'll get back with you on time as we get closer. But guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Eli, good to see you pop in out there. Good night, Mary. Good to see you, Robert Ellis. I got your Charlie Rich song on there. We'll get that behind closed doors worked in for you next week. Hey, thank you, Orpha. I appreciate that. I don't know, but I tell you what, if I was watching somebody's live stream and I got all those threes out there, and I said, well, if this is your first time and you put a one, we probably didn't get any ones out there, but if we did, we'll find them. We'll say hello to them. Y'all signing off with the night, John Boy. Make sure to share. You can share after this is over with, and put I shared in the chat, and we'll get you in the drawing for next week, all right? Good night, Bob Cruz. Good night, Aunt Teresa Houch. Aunt Teresa, did you give Julie your cut? I bet you did. Did you pick a color? I think they come in pink and they come in black lettering with the white t-shirt. So make sure you let Julie know, and we'll get that t-shirt ordered for you. All right. So Aunt Teresa was one of our winners. Hey, and Aunt Teresa, I'm going to invite everybody in Facebook. We're going to be doing a show down in Aunt Teresa's I think in one of the parks down in Petersburg on July 20th. That's down the ways a little bit. But Aunt Teresa, is it okay if I invite everybody on Facebook to come to the party? Okay. I just did, didn't I? They might forget by then. But no, I'm sure it'll be a fun time. It'll be a fun time. But guys, thanks for being out there. Tammy, Tony, good to see you. Good night. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for sharing, Kim. I appreciate it. Guys, I'm going to let you go early. Look, how long did I keep you tonight? It's 9 o'clock. 1 hour. We're done, all right? See you Thursday, John Thrasher says. I'll see you at the Coachman in Plainfield. 7 o'clock. Start out on the patio. That sounds great. Yeah, Aunt Teresa said you are all invited, all right? Petersburg, Indiana. No, not Florida, George. Petersburg, Indiana. So Aunt Teresa said, look at there, we just highlighted your, yes, Julie did. Look at Julie, she goes, that'll earn you. You tell everybody they're invited. We're going to bring them in there. So, guys, thanks for joining me. We'll see you down the road. Good night, everybody.